I will recapture Illidan, or die trying.
Okay, so I just received the Windseeker Hunter statue of Maiev, and I'm putting it together. There's no instructions, so I just wanted to give you a quick pointer. There are some smoke parts that you have to put on the base. When you put the cape, it's really tricky. You have to put it at a certain angle for it to go. It's very specific. It took me forever. The thing that's you have to be careful with is there is this piece of smoke right here. You can see I have a broken finger, but don't worry about that. Then you have Illidan's wing, and then you have her cape, and they're very close together. There's barely any gap here and here. They're almost touching. So you kind of have to put this, the wing, and then the cape. But the cape is really hard to put on. So what I ended up doing is putting the cape, then the wing, and then the smoke. But the smoke, in order to put it in, I had to lift the wing again, which lifted the cape. It's kind of scary. So ideally, hand, wing, cape, but cape being very hard. Maybe you can try doing the cape first, then the smoke, and then putting the wing. The trick is you don't want to break any of those fingers. So that's also tricky. So that's the hardest part. But yeah, I would suggest the order being the hand smoke, the wing, and then the cape. Good luck. Okay, so tip number 2, 3, and a few more. Be careful when putting Illidan's face because he has strands of hair that are very fragile, and his ear is very close to the hand, as you can see. So be careful. It's fine, but just be careful. And then secondly, when you put Maiev's hair, her hair is very heavy. It's full resin, heavy, and it sticks on her head, which is not super stable. I mean, it's stable enough, but hopefully it stays. You may think you have to remove the arm and the shoulder pads. It's not the shoulder pads are more necessary, I would say. You should probably remove the shoulder pads. The arm is okay, but if you want to feel safe, just remove both or put the hair first. But it's okay. So anyway, also all the spikes on the cape you have to attach with some putty like this. So it takes it takes forever because there are a ton of them, as you can see. But the end result is pretty cool. So I'm not complaining too much. If you want to see just a quick visual, the chain is metal, so that's pretty nice. You can see Illidan here, not happy with the chain, and Maiev on top with her boot on his back. I like the visual a lot. It's very Maiev. His wings are okay, not as good as the sideshow piece. There's no transparency or whatever, but it works, it's fine. I like the smoke hands that go like around his body, sort of grasping him. Very cool. And then Maiev herself. It's kind of weird. The one thing I don't like is how her face is basically night elf color, but pretty pinkish, whereas her whole body is dark. And I feel like that's kind of weird. That would be my main complaint about this statue. But her face is good. She has that stern look on her. Her helmet is there. She has her weapon right here that you can see. It's very nice. All the spikes on the cape look pretty cool. Her hair is insane. It has that thing in her hair. That's kind of like her secondary weapon. I don't know. Don't remember, actually. But yeah, no, a pretty cool statue. Just because there's no instruction, be a little careful. I just put this quick and dirty video together because there was nothing on YouTube, so I'm just going to upload this so you guys can have a better idea of what to put together. And this wing, I noticed, This wing keeps wanting to enlarge from its spot. I don't know if the cape is like pressing on it. It's kind of weird, but other than that, pretty cool statue.